The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
So the big question is Candace running a scam? I think I tried to talk to people about this, but some people said no, some people said yes. Well, let's get into it. Let's go.
All right. So I got it all figured out, and this is what I'm gonna need for the total cost. So
I don't see nothing. I see a phone number right there.
that's not a phone number. That's what I need. 136,248.
136,000 for a bunch of furniture to go in for like a podcast room. Now the podcast hasn't made a dime as yet because it's not like the podcast is sure to make a lot of money, right? Sure, Wayne might be a star, but that doesn't necessarily mean in podcast can make a lot of money because business is business and it depends upon the product that you put forward. Then you get that traffic in and the business in. What if the podcast not exciting? Then it basically has lost some money.
Candace, are you serious? $136,000?
Yes, I'm serious. It's for 4 rooms.
I said, figure out how much you need.
Yes.
You initially was gonna do it for 60. Then now you said you needed another 20. So then I say, figure out how much you truly need.
This is what I truly need.
And you come back with a social security number.
You know what? I'm going to give Chase credit for that line because the line is extremely funny. It definitely is a social security number. If you come back with $100,000 for podcast furniture, which I understand how it is, you're spending so much money on podcast furniture. Now someone says, hey, O'Neal, you know what? It is what you call it now, commercial real estate furniture, which probably you can have. It can cost a lot of money for commercial real estate furniture, but it also depends upon how many rooms you're doing. We also thought it was 2 rooms. We never know that it was 4 rooms. We don't know where that comes from, right? As well as it seems now as though basically Candace never really ordered anything, which is kind of what I was talking about today. So what they're playing is the girl who, like I said before, is extremely privileged and is only have this job because she knows someone. I mean, know y'all know a person like that. We basically have a job only because they know a person, not necessarily because of their skills.
Chase, this is not funny. This is what I actually need. And again, we're doing the waiting room,
You know
green
what?
room.
Okay.
Sto-
I see it now.
This is a total package.
You are a scammer. You a whole scammer.
Wow. Thanks.
I know. And look, I'll ride with you. I just need to know the scam. I need to know the play.
This ain't a scam. This is real life.
Well, it has to be a scam because at this point in time, the podcast number has changed mostly 3 or 4 times. If the number continues to change, then obviously, basically, it's a scam. You run a scam. You know, in other words, nobody knows exactly what's going on, but it has to be a scam. $130,000. Ain't no way. It can't cost this much money. What is she buying? You know what? Somebody said that she's going to use some of the money to invest in I don't know, breast boob lift. I don't know, maybe boob job. Maybe she'll get her BBL redone. Maybe that's exactly what she'll get done. I don't know. Who knows what she'll spend money.
This is real life.
Candace, that's like $70,000 more.
You just said, get everything together what I truly need, so I'm not going back asking for more money.
136,000.
Like 248.
I can't.
So aren't you going to now go back and ask him for more things? That's the thing. Remember, today she told Wayne she had one thing done already for one tiny space. The space that's going to cost the most money is the space that the people are in. The other living room spaces, you can get a lot of furniture to put right in there. So. And somebody say, only it costs more than this. Yes or no, depending on what you're trying to do. You can have furniture having looking nice in a particular space without spending a whack of money. So I don't believe that you always have to be spending an arm and a leg to get some furniture.
So I married a scammer. This is like
not.
I feel like this is gonna be like a lifetime.
Oh,
This is gonna be on one of them TV shows that they be.
No, it's not, actually. This is, if it's on a TV show, it's going to be because I'm going to be hosting it. I'm going to be the one that's...
Fatal Attraction.
This is how
I
you
married
do
a
it.
scammer.
That's exactly what it is. I'm definitely married a scammer because there's no way that Candace can come up with a number that she's coming up with seriously. But you know, I love it. Hey, why not? Maybe she's going to really, like the women them say today on the panel, maybe Candace is really going to be successful and is going to show us something.
Are you Candace? It's like, okay. So all these rooms, 136,000, and that's it.
And that's it. I've literally.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
I literally checked everything, went over it.
You know we could do it 136,000.
It's not about you. It's about what the client wants, and I'm trying to
client
deliver to
don't want-
Wayne what he
He
wants
don't
and what
want
he
nothing
needs.
for
He
136,000.
is.
He wanted something for 60,000.
He did it. I mean, he completely
Alright.
wanted the 60. I
Look,
thought it was
you know
90
what?
originally.
You know what? I say it for better or for worse. And this is one of them times when God is testing me, and this is the for worse.
I know you playing.
So this is what we're gonna do. My phone. I'm gonna get my phone. I'm gonna go call Wayne. Let me
What?
call him first. Let me call. No, let's do it. Let's just see what he say.
Them need to fire Candace. Look here, at this point in time, Candace needs to be fired. There is no way she can actually be this serious with the whole numbers and that she has actually crunched and come out and is actually serious about trying to give people this number.
I'm gonna call Wayne. I'm gonna brief him.
gosh.
We're gonna call him tonight.
Wait, hold on. I'm about to listen.
call him now.
You always. Hold on.
No, let me.
Hold on.
She is tired. She is basically tired because she has realized that he's married to a scammer. It is scamming. Is it scamming? It is. I'm glad I could have brought on, Ashley Chop It Up today on the live because she could have kind of give some context into this. Of course, for instance, these are skits for sure, but they're giving what you call now situations to answer questions. What Ashley mentioned to me today and what I learned from Ashley and from one journey was that this thing happens more than not. In fact, what we learned from Ashley Chop It Up is that it seems to me like, when you have a minority kind of status, you tend to, especially when black. When you're black, it seems like you have to kind of extend more as exert more energies into making sure things work right. Because if you don't, then people kind of box you out of the space based on what we saw today. So clearly, right? Clearly, Candace is pulling one of those other type of moves. You understand? If that's what it really and truly is. But 130. It's $130,000 for a bunch of furniture. Let me ask you the question. Would you pay 130 for some furniture? Better question. Is Candace a scammer? Give me a take. I'm gonna talk to you soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe.